everyone. I wanted to give you an update on what our assignments were for today, April 21st, 2021. All right, so we're going to start off in reading. So in reading today, we did run-on sentences from our pink workbook. In our pink workbook 12.1, we actually did number 1, number 2, and number 3 together as a group. The students were asked to do questions number 4 and 5 today on their own. Tomorrow we'll work on 6, 7, and 8. So today, 12.1 in their pink sticker book, the 2 sentences, number 4 and 5, are what they need to do on their own because we did 1, 2, and 3 together. Okay? And then we worked on our not our animals, but our habitats. So we had our concept map that our students worked on since Monday. Let me bring this up for you. So they had their concept maps that look like this. This one was similar to what the desert was, the ocean, and the woodlands. And what we asked for students to do yesterday was to take one of their 4 details and come up with at least 2 questions. So for instance, the woodlands, they told me that the tallest plants are trees. So one of the questions they could ask for their research are, what is the tallest tree? Where is the tallest tree located? What's the second tallest plant? For our ocean friends, they said that the ocean covers most of the earth. So the question that they could ask was, how much of the earth is actually covered by ocean? And then for desert, it says sometimes deserts have snow. Okay, well, if deserts have snow, how much snow does a desert get? They said that some deserts are hot. Okay, what's the average temperature of a desert? How hot does a desert get? So we're practicing creating questions based on sentences or facts that we have read. All right. So on our sheet, today is Wednesday. That's what the subtopic research is. So we're just building on every day from that. For math, we were working on lesson 12 problem set in our quarter 4 green folder. All right, so this is what it looks like. This is the first 2 problems. We did both of these together in class. So what the students had to do is, I will kind of actually, let me do it a different way so you guys can see. So here's our problem. Jeremy had 80 cents. We have to solve it or write it out in 3 different ways. Excuse my mouse handwriting, it's not that great. So we have to draw a model. And it tells us up at the top what kind of model, wow, that's really bad, what kind of model we can draw. So we could use arrow, we can use number bond, or we can use a tick diagram. We have to write a number sentence. This is how you solved it in numbers. So like 3 plus 3 is 6. That's a number sentence. And then a word sentence. And the word sentence would be your final answer. All right. So Jeremy had 80 cents. So for a number bond, this is what a number bond looks like. My big number goes into the top. So Jeremy had 80 cents. How much more money does he need to have $1? So $1 is my big money. I'm going to put $1 up here. And then I'm going to have Jeremy's money here. That's 80 cents. And if the kids do not put their units, that's incorrect. If they put 80 and 1, that's incorrect. They need to have 80 cents and $1. All right? So make sure that we're checking when we check their work that they are doing that to get in the habit of that for later on. Now we need to find what this one is. So what is the missing number? So 80 plus what equals $1? 80 cents plus what equals $1? So they can find the missing number and put that there, which is obviously it's 20 cents. If we were going to do the arrow way, so we could do 80 cents, and then they'll pick a number and just start counting up by it. So let's say I know that these are tens. I can easily count by 10. So plus 10, 80 plus 10 is 90 cents. 90 cents plus, I can add another 10 cents. Don't forget my cents, is $1. Now I just add the top there. So 10 plus 10, that's 20 cents. If I wanted to do a tape diagram, Jeremy had 80 cents. How much more does it take to get to $1? So the number sentence, you could have said 80 plus blank equals $1. 80 cents. You could have said $1 minus 80 cents equals 20 cents. You could have said 20 cents plus 80 cents equals $1. Okay, and then for the word sentence, it would just be whatever this was, our subject. So Jeremy, and what does Jeremy have to do? He needs more money. So Jeremy needs, and then how much did he need? What was our missing number? 20 cents. 20 cents. And why did he need 20 cents? To have $1. Well, there we go, sorry. To have $1. Boom. And so you're going to do that for the front and back of lesson 12. Okay, and then the last part of our work today was in science class. We went to the next portion of our animal research. So in our naturalist journal of your student name, so far we have filled out the habitats. We have done our Explore Expedition research request form. We have done the habitat we were assigned. We have not done these, so we're going to jump down to habitat. The students filled out their habitat research page right here. They have filled out their animal research page here. This was yesterday's assignment where they had to draw the diagram. They had to label what the parts were that helped the animal survive in its habitat. They had to pick 2 of those adaptations and explain why the animal has that. What does it allow them to do? So today we talked about using our book to answer questions. So how are we going to answer questions? Well, we got to go to Get Epic and we have to go read a book. So I'm going to hop over to the internet. So I'm at Clever. Our Clever is working. You might have to re-sign your child in because it looks like that they did kind of like a reboot for everybody and kind of pushed everyone out. So even I had to sign back in this morning. So make sure your kids are signed back in. So Clever, we're going to scroll down to libraries. We're going to go to Pebble Go. We're logging in. And then this is where you can go and search for your animal. So remember the 3 animals that your kid could be researching. There's 1 assigned to them. So the woodlands animal is the panther. The panther is also known as a puma, a cougar, or a mountain lion. So if you can't find it under a panther, then look under mountain lion, look under puma, look under cougar. Okay? So those are the 3 names that goes by. If your child is doing ocean, then they are researching the blue whale. And if they're doing the desert, they're doing camel. Okay, so real quick, go up here to the search bar and let's take a look at the blue whale. Here's our blue whale. We've got it there. So I am on PebbleGo, and I could use this to find some of my information. Blue whales are the world's largest mammals. They can be up to 100 feet. Guess what? All of that is right here. What is the average height and length? And I could write in they are about 100 feet long. Okay. Now, if PebbleGo is one option, so let's see if I can get into Get Epic. I'm going to go to getepic.com. Once I log into Get Epic, then, so remember for Child's View, you're going to use the password ZIC9625. If you're using this after 4 o'clock, you have to have a parent connected to the account. That means a parent email. It's free with a parent email for an extra 2 hours after school. And then after that, you have to purchase it. So if you can't get into Get Epic, PebbleGo would be your way to go. All right, so let's say that I'm doing blue whale here, blue whale. There's all of these books, all of them. Look at it. So I'm going to go to blue whale. And then, oh, look, here, blue whales eat lots of tiny animals called krill. All right, so I'm going to go to my graphic organizer. Food. What food does it eat? They eat krill. How does it get its food? And then I would have to look up, oh, it takes gulps of water and then it pushes the water out and then it's left with food. I would have to write that in, okay? If you don't have enough space in this box, the back side is blank for a reason. And you can use all of that space or you can use a sheet of notebook paper. So they should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 questions answered today. We had about 15 minutes in class to work on this and to get started. And then, of course, we're meeting at 2 o'clock today to get this done as well. So if you guys have any questions, as always, feel free to contact me. If you need anything, let me know, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Hope you guys have a great night. Goodbye.